Good morning. We're still adventuring in the van, and we are going to make one last stop on this adventure and check out something I have never seen before. It is a rock.
This rock wouldn't be one that I could fit in my pocket.
A beautiful day, different landscape than I'm used to. It's kind of a high desert, pine forest, really pretty hillsides here.
The Omak Rock is located within the Colville Indian Reservation on the southern end of Omak Lake, which was beautiful.
Now we're on a washboarded dirt road, and I don't know how far down it we're supposed to go, but the road is closed in 5.5 miles, so that's the furthest we'll make it, and hopefully that will get us far enough. We'll find out, I guess. This is beautiful country out here, and let me show you what I'm looking at. This is Omak Lake, and I will get another good view of this on the way out. The road continues that way, and it is closed a ways down. We came in this way. It is pretty heavily washboarded, but no potholes. We've got these gorgeous hillsides. And then this is where we're heading, the Omak Rock. We're following an old Jeep trail as our trail up to the rock. I think it's a little bit steep at the end, but I think it's only maybe a half mile each way. And I'm going early enough in the day that it's not super hot. I think this is baby's breath. I don't know if it's native, but it's gorgeous. And the desert is just nice and green and full of flowers right now. So pretty. Oh, look at this stuff. What is this, a gooseberry? I have no idea what this is. That's cool. We're walking up through like a little miniature forest of sumacs. These little trees here. Oh, this is just epic. So the story of the Omak Rock is a glacial story. This is actually a glacial erratic. As the ice sheets and glaciers were melting, they would form dams now and then and pool up. And when those dams broke, massive floods would sweep across the Columbia Basin. They would carry with them big chunks of glacier and ice. And in those, or on those chunks of ice, there were often these big rocks gouged out from other places. And as those hit ground or melted and the rocks dropped down or were set down, they ended up in different places. And this is definitely a very different place. And I think it probably wasn't set on the pedestal, although that's possible. I would imagine it was a little larger and then eroded, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you can tell how steep this is, but it's pretty damn steep. It's gonna be hard to get back down. Wow, that's really neat. You can see the base there. I am out of breath from that climb, and I am gonna hope I don't slip on the way back down. This is just epic. There's my van way down there. Really, really cool. That's Frodo breathing in the background, not me. How cool. And that lake surrounded by these rocky hills is just beautiful. I came for this rock, but man, I want to come back and spend some time in this area. This thing is huge. That was a really worthy stop. Not only was the rock itself awesome, but this landscape is gorgeous, and it was full of all sorts of neat things. These huge, like crickets or grasshoppers, and I scared some grouse, didn't get them on film. Just really alive right now with wildflowers, interesting plant life, especially for me since I'm on the west side of the state usually and see more of the wet climate plants. Beautiful day. I would highly recommend coming here in the spring. I'm here in late-ish June. It is 9 a.m. and it's 80 degrees out. So it is going to be a hot one here today, and if you come later in the day or in a hotter month, make sure you bring lots of water and something for shade, sunscreen, a hat. It is definitely going to be a scorcher today, and I'm sure it will be much worse in August, and there will probably be less flowers and greenery. So definitely worth the stop. Even without the stop, this drive was beautiful. The Columbia Basin Road, I think it was. I'll put that below just to make sure I get that right. Up to the rock from this dirt road along that Jeep track was 0.86 miles round trip and about 200 feet of elevation gain, mostly all in one spot. I wonder if this is by the same artist that did the Chief. I'm gonna look it up and find out. I missed this on the way in.